Should you stop writing your current novel to write another? The answer is a bit complicated. I would say it heavily depends. I've personally, technically I just started my 9th book. Out of those, one is truly trunked. Book 4, which I'll probably never go back to. There were cool ideas in it, cool scenes, but nothing was working out. And I just decided this is not working. I'm 40,000, I think, words into it, and nothing's working. I don't really care enough to try and fix this. It would be easier just to start over. That was over a good week of deliberation on if that was smart or not. I decided to do it, and I think that was the right decision, because I think that book is not great. The second time is book 8 is trunked, in quotes. I wrote the first act, 30,000 words. I like it, actually. It's a standalone book set in the future of where my world that I'm building is at. I think it's actually pretty cool. I like how it's coming out. But I think writing the sequel to the trilogy that will be the origin of this world is more important. And after sort of like a few weeks of thinking on that, praying on it, sleeping on it, kind of everything, it sort of hit me like, no, I should be working on the trilogy. I shouldn't be working on the standalone yet. The origin isn't complete. And so book 8 has been half trunked, I would say. And I started book 9, which is the second book in the trilogy, yesterday. And it feels right. I would almost never recommend trunking a novel. It is 100% better to finish what you started. Don't stop. Keep going. Brute force through it. Because there will be times where either you don't know what happens next, or you're not totally feeling it. But you will be a better writer for having written it and finished it, because it's more words under your belt, so more reps under pressure. And on top of that, the feeling you will get from completing the novel, that satisfaction, will be such a confidence boost rolling into the next book that you write on, or you write for, anything like that, because you've done it before. Where if you keep never finishing a book, in your head it'll start becoming, oh, I just don't finish books. That kind of sucks. I've never finished one. How do I finish one? And it sort of spawns into spirals into nonsense. Where if you just finish one, you're like, oh, okay, I've done this before. Let's just do it again. And at least for me, it made it way easier to just keep writing books. I would say only trunk a novel or anything you're working on if you are truly convicted to actually trunk it. Whether that be put it away forever or put it away temporarily. But not that because you had a bad lunch and you're not feeling the world or anything like that. It needs to be truly thought over at least a few days to a week. And you need to, in your heart of hearts, know this is not working. This is not what I need to be working on right now. Something else requires my attention. And if that is the case, then I would say is the only time that trunking a novel is actually valuable. And I think a skill that is worth at least knowing when to pull out when a book just isn't working or an art piece isn't working. Because I think if you don't have that, then book 4 for me would have been created and I still would have hated it. It would have been kind of nonsense and it would have been bad. Probably would have came through the writing too, that I just didn't really care that much about it. I am glad that I stopped that book. It's alright to trunk as long as you make it a last resort. It should only happen when you need it to happen, but also don't be afraid to use it. Use it almost like a final move, or like a charged up ability, where if all else fails, trunk it.